that down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Cate Blanchett is a top 5 greatest actress of all time. I mean, obviously that's a subjective opinion, yes, but I will have that argument and debate with anybody. You want to debate that? I'll debate it with you. 8-time Academy Award nominated actress, 2 times winning. She won her first one for The Aviator, which she was in with Leonardo DiCaprio, and she won her second one, I think it was for Blue Velvet.
Blue Jasmine.
That's what it is. Thank you. Blue Velvet was a completely different movie.
Yeah, a little earlier.
Won her second one for that. Nominated 8 times. Probably should have won at least 2 others. To be honest, if we go through the list, there's a couple of years I thought I think she should have like 4 Oscars on her mantle. At any rate, she is simply one of the greatest actresses of all time. So great that when you massively miscast her in something like Borderlands, a lot of people still went, but it's Cate Blanchett.
Yeah.
so you kind of give it a pass a little bit. Well, now Cate Blanchett is talking about retiring. The 55-year-old actress, who's just kind of in the height of her power right now, I kind of feel, is talking about walking away from it all because she's just got other things she wants to do now. This comes to us from an article in Men's Journal. Who writes this: despite being one of the powerful performers in the film industry right now, Blanchett is seriously contemplating retirement. During an interview with the Radio Times, she opened up about her future as an actress. "My family roll their eyes every time I say it, but I mean it," Blanchett told the Radio Times. "I am serious about giving up acting." Blanchett is considered moving on from acting because, as she said, there is a lot of other things she still wants to do with her life. All right. I can understand this. I mean, I've been in a position for the last couple of years where I've been kind of circling dates about when I'm going to retire, not because I don't love what I do, but because there's a lot of other things I'd like to do. And when you're Cate Blanchett, who, let's face it, no actress is ever going to meet the plateau of the street monster. I mean, so that's not an achievable thing. She's never going to be the greatest actress of all time. But if you're Cate Blanchett, what else do you have to do? You've been nominated for the highest honor in acting 8 times. You've won SAGs, Golden Globes, everything, BAFTAs. You are one of the most popular, beloved, famous people in the business. You've got all the money you possibly need. And do you want to up and travel to sets for 3 months at a time anymore? Now listen, we recently had Daniel Day-Lewis, who is the greatest actor, performer of all time, period, end sentence. And he stayed retired for years. And he came out of retirement. Now, granted, that's a little bit of an extenuating circumstances for his son's movie. His son's directing a film, so he came out for that. So we'll give him a little bit of a pass on that. But anyway, Chris, you hear Cate Blanchett saying she's going to walk away from acting soon. Number one, do you believe her? And if she does, do you think this is the right move for her? What do you think?
I believe her for a time.
Right.
I think it's the right move if she's not being interested and challenged at this point. But I feel like there's always going to be that other script. There's always going to be that, well, this one does look exciting or intriguing. Or, who's to say? Maybe she'll have a whole Sean Connery attitude about it, of just talking about how retirement is too damn fun. And why would she go back to it? I real quickly just want to point out, if you Google Cate Blanchett retiring, the various headlines are hysterical.
Oh, no.
Like, the Hollywood Reporter just says, Cate Blanchett says she plans on retiring from acting soon. I'm serious. The Guardian, I'm giving up. Cate Blanchett says she's retiring from acting. AV Club,
I'm giving up.
Cate Blanchett threatens to retire for real this time. They just escalate as you go further on.
Threatens. I love that. She threatens to retire.
Well, what are we
She's not
going
gonna be in
to
your
do about
movies.
this threat? We have to do something.
We have to do
Take this
something. We have to
down.
stop her. But I mean, she's done such incredible work, and I'm sure she has so many other things she wants to do. I'm interested to hear what those things are, though. Does she want to direct more? Does she want to write more? Does she want to do something completely removed from the industry? Is she also going to go to space for 5 seconds? What is she up to? I want to know.
Rob, what do you make of this?
Well, it's interesting because we look at the movie business as being the end-all, be-all of human experience. And when you're Cate Blanchett and you've done this, unless she wants to direct or wants to become a screenwriter, she's accomplished what she wanted to do. She succeeded.
Yeah, she won.
She won. And once you've done that, to keep doing the same thing, it's like, oh, I know I'm good, or maybe she has a story she's passionate about, but I could see her retiring. I mean, she's Galadriel. And she's won 2 Oscars. Her movie that she just did, she worked with Soderbergh. Black Bag was great. You know, it was a movie that was, not a lot of people saw it, but it's a great film. I thought it was a great film. And now the business has changed. The perception of movies in our culture is different now. And it's like, you know, the same thing that Quentin Tarantino's saying, even though we don't believe him, he would have had 10 movies. Cate Blanchett has dozens of films now. What more does she have to prove? And maybe she can go and do something that could be equally important to the world at large, if not more so. I don't know what that is, but she's got the time and she's got the clout that if she wanted to pivot and go into a whole new realm of experience, there's a lot more she can still accomplish and maybe contribute to the world in a different way. And that could be a great thing.
I want to ask you guys, if she were to retire, since we're on the topic of Cate Blanchett, again, one of the greatest actresses ever. I want to ask, what's your favorite performance of hers? And I'll start. And I know this is going to sound like recency bias because it is one of her more newer ones. But and remember I said a little bit earlier, there's probably a couple of other Oscars she should have on her mantle.
Oh,
Tar.
Tar's incredible.
Dude.
Like her performance in Tar, that was like a master. That was an instructional video in acting. Like she was so good in that. And I think once she said, what's one stands out to you?
I mean, obviously Galadriel's a standout for sure. Her in Lord of the Rings is so good. But I love her in The Aviator. I think she did such a killer job being Katharine Hepburn. So good.
Which she won an Academy Award for.
Yeah. First of all, I love The Aviator in general. I mean, that movie, the first half of it's all about making movies.
It's the way of the
I
future.
love, in terms of the scene when DiCaprio goes to Cate Blanchett's, to Katharine Hepburn's family and has that meal at her house. I love that scene. It always pops up in my feed because I watch it so many times. But John, you know that Tar was my favorite movie the year it came out.
Yep.
I have an unhealthy obsession with that film. And I can't tell you how many times. I probably watched that movie 20 times. And whenever somebody writes like on Twitter, Lydia Tar will return, I'm all into that. I mean, that performance and that movie, she's absolutely fearless. And it might be my favorite movie of the last 20 years. I swear to God.
It is really, I mean, I personally
It's
would
not
put it high, but
it's not an
great.
easy movie to love.
No.
It's a certain mindset, but it's so Kubrickian, and
She's also one of these actresses too that has been able to do. She's kind of like the Spielberg of acting. She can do every genre, everything. She's done the heaviest of dramas. We were just talking about a couple of them, but she's also been in some of the biggest pop culture stuff ever. Lord of the Rings is Galadriel. Thor's sister in
Ella,
the
she was
MCU.
amazing.
She was in an Indiana Jones movie. I know we like to forget about that one, but still, she was there.
they did make a hot toy of her.
They did make a hot toy of her. I mean, she's just one of these multi-talented,
That might be
multifaceted
worth
actors who
looking.
can do just anything.
Loves that movie.
He does love that movie. It's not the worst Indiana Jones now, though,
Yeah, it's true.
in my opinion.
All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? One of the greatest actresses of all time, Cate Blanchett, is saying she's going to get ready to hang it up. She didn't say she's done as of right now, but she says she's imminently looking at hanging it up. Do you think she will? If so, what's your favorite performance of hers? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.